All right, Jaden, what game are we playing today?
Ingenious.
Ingenious. And do you like Ingenious?
I do.
And why?
Because Ingenious is a fun game where there's a lot of strategy involved and there's so many different ways to do it. It's never the same.
Okay, well, cool. Well, what's the objective of Ingenious?
The objective of Ingenious is to get all your little wooden blocks along this track as far as possible.
Okay, so that's your own personal score track?
Yes.
Okay.
Every player has one.
And how do you move those blocks along?
When you score points, these blocks will move up those points. Like if I scored 5 points one time, it would go to 5, and then 2 points the next, it would be at 7.
Okay, well, show me how we score points then.
Okay.
How do you play?
How you play is the youngest player will go first. He or she chooses a chip and has to play it on what color and shape it goes to. So I'm going to place this right there.
Okay, and how does that score points?
That scores points because each of these is touching this. So I imagine it as each of these is shooting a beam in every direction as far as that color or shape goes. So this is 1 point for that and 1 point for that. So that's 2 points. So orange moves up 2 points.
Okay. And then you replenish from the bag?
Yes, you draw a new chip and play continues clockwise. So then it would be this player's turn. And say they played this chip, which is this, and they played it right here.
Okay. How many points would that get?
This, since yellow is not touching anything of its own color, yellow gets no points, but orange gets 2 points.
Okay.
So that orange would get 2 points also.
Okay, I see we're a lot farther along now, and it's your turn. What are you going to do?
Okay, so because how you finish the game is your lowest chip is your final score. So I need to move my blue along, otherwise I'll get 1 point.
So at the end of the game, if blue stayed there...
I'd have 1.
Oh yeah, so you want to keep moving everybody along equally.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm going to move my blue and place it right here.
Okay, how many points does that get?
That gets me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points for blue.
Actually, I think you get 6.
Oh yeah, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now that my blue is back up there with the rest, I need to start moving my red, orange, and purple up.
Okay. What happens if you get to the end of your score track?
If you get to the end of your score track at 18, say I got 6 for yellow, then what happens is if you do another yellow, it gets you nothing. You cannot move yellow, and you immediately play another turn.
Nice. What happens if you get all of them to the end?
Then even if the game hasn't ended because there are no more spots to play stuff, instant win.
Okay. Well, I see some of these went out of the white area. How come some of these tiles get played out of the white area?
With only 2 players, this is a 1 to 4 player game. 1 player is a solitaire version. With 2 players, you play in the white. With 3, you play in the white and gray. With 4, you play white, gray, and black.
Okay, so it expands.
Yeah.
Nice. And how do you know when the game ends?
When there are no more spots to play tiles.
Okay. Well, awesome. So, Jaden,
Yes.
give me your overall impression of the game.
It is really fun. It's a fast game where there are no certain things happening.
Okay. So what would you rate it?
I'd rate it a 4.
Give it a good 4?
Yes.
Nice. And how old do you have to be to play it?
Well, this says 10 and up. And I will agree with it, but if there's any people who you think should play it, even if they're not meeting what they say it should be, I think it's fine. If you think somebody should be able to play it, then let them play it because it's a really fun game.
Awesome. All right, thanks.
Okay?